we'll be setting up our development environment. So in our demo class, we already understood that when you go to any SAP UI5 project, the bare minimum landscape, the bare minimum systems that are present in any SAP UI5 project is bare minimum 2 systems. One is the backend system. The backend system can be any SAP system, it can be S4HANA system, it can be ECC system, it can be SRM, CRM, any of the backend system. Okay, so you can assume this as a database system. And in addition to this, you will have a SAP gateway system. So the SAP gateway system purpose is to host your OData service, as well as it acts like a web server to deploy your web application, that is business application developed by SAP UI5. Okay. Now here, some clients, to reduce the cost, instead of maintaining 2 separate servers like this, so one is the SAP backend system and another one is the gateway system, and this one is SAP gateway system. So instead of maintaining 2 separate systems, what they do is, in the backend system itself, so this is the SAP backend system. Now in the same system, they install all these server components. So whatever the server components are of SAP gateway system are there. So what they do, they install all of them in the same box. So this single server will act like SAP backend system as well as the gateway system. So they install SAP gateway components, server components. So once they install the SAP gateway server components as well, then this particular box will act like both backend system as well as the gateway system. So these kind of systems are called as embedded architecture. Embedded architecture. So some clients maintain them separately. The gateway system is separate and the backend system is separate. But some clients, they include the gateway server components also in the backend system, so that the single system act like both gateway and backend systems. Okay, but this is rare. This kind of architecture is rare. So only those people, those clients who are having some cost cuttings, those who want to reduce the cost, so those only will do the embedded architecture. And if the backend system and the gateway system both are separate, then this particular architecture is called as central hub architecture. Okay, so most of the clients go with the central hub architecture. The reason is, with the central hub architecture, you can pull the data from any number of backend systems. For example, so let's say I have a SRM system. So let's say I have another CRM system. So what I can do, I can develop the OData project in all these backend systems. So you know that the OData project is available in the backend system. And each OData project gives you a OData service. So I can keep the OData service centrally in the single gateway system. So OData 1, OData 2, OData 3. Now SAP UI5 application can connect to any number of OData services. So it can call the OData service 1 to pull the data or to send the data to this particular backend system, and this particular OData 2 can communicate with this particular second OData service, and it can send the data, pull the data from this particular backend system. So like this, if you have the gateway system separately, so this architecture is called central hub architecture. The advantage with the central hub architecture is, this particular gateway system, you can connect to the any number of backend systems and you can pull the data from multiple backend systems. So this is the reason most of the clients will go with the central hub architecture, and very few clients, okay, so who do not have much landscape, many systems in their landscape, so those particular clients will go with this embedded architecture. I hope you understand the difference between central hub architecture and embedded architecture. This is an interview question, guys. So they will ask you what are the different Fiori landscape architecture. Okay, so then you need to answer this. So this is central hub architecture and this is embedded architecture. Okay, right. And coming to the training servers. So all the training servers are embedded architecture. So not only our training server, you take any training server in the world, all the training servers are embedded architecture only. That means, so in our system, the SAP gateway components and the backend, so both are in the same box. Right. So once you understand the system architecture, the Fiori systems architecture, the next thing we need to understand is setting up readiness of the development environment. To develop our SAP business applications, so we need two things. One is the front end, so whatever the development setup we need, so that one is at the front end and another one is at the back end. So what do you need at the front end? What do you need at the back end? So obviously in the back end we need SAP backend system, okay, and we also need SAP gateway system. Okay, so our server is directly kept in the internet, guys. The only thing you need to do is you need to install a software called SAP GUI. So you need to install a software called SAP GUI. Okay, so you can install it from Google as well. But if you have any problem in downloading from Google, I will give you. So directly, I will give you my Google Drive link. So click on that and download it and install it. So what is, by the way, those people who are from non-SAP background, so for those people, what is SAP GUI? SAP GUI is a software that you install in your laptop. After installing, it creates an icon on your desktop like this, SAP logon, something like this. Okay, so this is called SAP logon pad or SAP GUI, so anything you can call it. Now what is the purpose of this particular software, SAP GUI? Using this software, you can log in to any SAP backend systems. So you can see when I open this GUI, the moment I open this particular GUI, you can see there is a logon pad. So here multiple systems are there. I can double click on any of the system. It gives me the login screen. So you can enter the username and password and click enter to enter into the server. So like this you can add any number of SAP systems, so which you want to connect. So how to add a system into this particular logon pad? To add any new system, you need to click on the new item. So it gives you this pop-up. So click next here and enter the details of the server to which you want to connect to. So here these details I will provide. So you need to take a screenshot of this and click next and finish, so that the system will be added to the logon pad. Now this is our server which I am going to provide. So to see the details, you can right click and you can click on the properties, so that any system details you can see like this. So by the way, all of you take the screenshot of these properties. So when you are adding the system to this SAP logon pad, you need to enter these details. So description, application server, instance number and system ID. I hope you have taken a photo. Now what you need to do is, after the successful installation of SAP Logon, so just open this, like single click, just open it and then click on new item and then click the next button, fill the details, again click the next button and finish. That's all. Now the system will be added into this Logon pane. I will share the credentials. So you need to enter your username, password and login. That's all. Okay. So anyway, for the first 8 to 10 days, you do not need the server because we'll be playing around in the front end. After 10 days, we'll come to the back end, and thereafter the front end, back end will continue in every day's class. Okay. So I hope you understand this backend. In the backend, that's it, guys. Nothing much. So you just need to install SAP GUI. That's all. Okay. So I will just show you how the SAP GUI software looks like, because there are some non-ABAPers so who do not know how this SAP GUI software looks like. It is somewhere at the bottom. Yeah. So this is SAP _ GUI _ 750. If you have 760 or 770, also you can download and install. That's fine. By the way, this is how it looks. So you just need to double click on this. So once you click double click, you will get a wizard, installation wizard. Click next, and finish. That's all. Okay, straightforward installation. So once you install, so you will get a icon like this on the desktop. So you can pin to the taskbar as well. Alright. Fine. So this is the backend setup. Now let's come to the front end setup. So in the front end, to develop a SAP UI5 application, we need a tool. Okay, we need a IDE, means integrated development environment, we call it as. Okay, so what are the front-end tools that are supported to develop SAP UI5 applications? So one is, once upon a time we also used to have Eclipse, and then SAP stopped supporting Eclipse, and then SAP has Web IDE. So even SAP Web IDE is also, SAP has stopped it. He's not giving any licenses for this SAP Web IDE tool. Actually, this is a famous tool, SAP's proprietary tool, but unfortunately, so this has been discontinued. Okay, so the exact last date for SAP Web IDE was also given. It is 2026 December or something. The licenses for SAP Web IDE were also stopped. Now the actual tool to develop the SAP UI5 applications is SAP Business Application Studio. Business Application Studio. So since these two are gone, almost Eclipse is already gone, SAP Web IDE is also on the way to its death. So let me remove these two. Now the only official tool to develop SAP UI5 applications from SAP is SAP Business Application Studio. Okay, so this is only cloud-based tool. Cloud-based tool means what? Cloud-based tool means you can use this particular tool from the cloud without any installation, no installation required. So where this particular tool is present, this tool is present as a part of SAP's cloud platform. SAP has its own in-memory platform, which we call it as SAP's cloud platform. And this particular name, SAP Cloud Platform, is renamed as SAP Business Technology Platform. Once upon a time, its name is SAP Cloud Platform, but now the name has changed and the new name is SAP BTP, Business Technology Platform. Now let me just give you an introduction about this SAP BTP. Now this is your SAP Business Technology Platform. Now what is Business Technology Platform? For example, I am starting a new business. Okay. So whoever starting a new business, so they need some applications, product, systems, right? So for example, so let's say I'm going to keep a software company. So if I am starting a new software company, so definitely I need some systems, right? Do I need some systems or not? Yes, I need some systems. And I also need some applications where my employees, whoever are working in my company, they can see their salary slips, they can see their compensation details, they can apply the leave, we can approve the leave. So for all these things, I need some applications to develop. Correct? So I need networking team for connectivity, landscaping, the LANs, all these things to set up. I need the networking team, the infrastructure team. So there are multiple people who are involved if you are starting your own business from the scratch. So this is actually the process that people have followed from so many years. They used to take some building as a lease, so that is a starting point, and after taking the building as a lease, and then they used to set up the infrastructure, then the networking team used to come, so they used to take care of all the networking, and then the software team, so where the multiple applications you need, right? So there are so many levels to start a company. Now what people are doing, so instead of taking all this from the scratch level, so the things have changed. They are moving to the cloud platform. So what is this particular cloud platform? It offers you almost everything that you need to start your company. You don't need to start from the zero. Systems also the cloud platform provides you. You don't need to take care of maintenance. You don't need to take care of the connectivity in internet or networking, right? So all these things you don't need to take care. Whatever the tools, even if you want any tools to develop your applications, even those will also be supplied by your cloud platform. So just to explain as an example, once upon a time, for example, I want to, for the marriages and all, our parents used to take care of everything, right? So for marriage, whatever the things are needed, so everything. So even the catering, I still remember we used to do the catering. No catering boys used to involve, right? So we ourselves, our relatives, so we ourselves used to do everything from the scratch, from zero, right? So no other teams are involved in the marriage functions. But nowadays, if you see in Hyderabad, for example, I want to do a marriage, the only thing I need to do is just book a function hall, that's all. Now the function hall is offering you everything. The main hall where the function happens, that is also provided by those people only. So even the dining hall and even the buffet system or whatever the food arrangements per plate, this much they will charge, that's all. So basically you just need to pay the money, that's all, no other headaches. So why this kind of system has come? Because people have no time. So once upon a time people have plenty of time, so they used to take care of everything from the scratch. At the time, conducting a marriage is a very big, I can say very big task, but nowadays you go to any, you go to some function hall and just ask them that on so and so date. So we have a marriage and that's all. You pay something in advance and then everything they only take care. Right? So that is nothing but cloud platform. That's all. That is also a cloud platform. They are doing everything for you. So all the service at your doorstep. So that is exactly what SAP is also doing. So you don't need to install any systems. You don't need to worry about your networking team. You don't need to worry about the maintenance of the systems. So everything I do. But what you need to do? You need to pay the money on monthly basis. You need to pay the money on monthly basis. So if you are paying the money on monthly basis, that's all. So your systems will be there, your everything will be maintained. Okay, so no other headaches for you. So that is what is SAP's cloud platform on a small introduction. Right, so inside this BTP, as I told you, there are so many things, but now leaving behind all other things. So we just need this SAP Business Application Studio. So this particular application studio, Business Application Studio, is a tool to develop your SAP UI5 Fiori applications. So remember, what is SAP Business Application Studio? It is a tool. It's a tool to develop SAP UI5 applications. And there is no installation version of this Business Application Studio tool. So you can't install it locally in your system. So this is a cloud-based tool. So that's why it is called cloud-based tool. No installation required. Okay. But this is not free. That is the SAP's business strategy. This is not free. So the licensing cost of SAP Business Application Studio is, so it is 45,000 Indian rupees. Okay, it is 45,000 rupees. Yeah, so per month actually, per month, or I don't remember the exactly, but it is 45,000. I have seen my in my project, the project members, the BAS stream and all those people used to discuss the licensing cost. So at that time I asked them, they said 45,000. Okay, so now, how those people who are giving the trainings or who are learning SAP UI5, how those people will practice these SAP UI5 applications? Do you think they will pay 45,000? Okay, so do you think I will pay 45,000 to SAP and take the license for SAP Business Application Studio and give it to all of you? So if that is the case, I think this licensing cost is more than what you are paying to me. Right? So luckily, what SAP has done is, SAP just to test this SAP Business Technology Platform as well as the tools inside, tools, services or systems inside, what he has done, he has created another trial, same Business Technology Platform environment as a trial, and he is calling that as SAP BTP trial. He is calling that as SAP BTP trial. So if you remember, there is a Geo network in India. Before he launching the Geo network, he has given 4 months free. He has given 4 months free services for everything, calling, messaging, internet, everything, right? And after that he started charging. Right? So why he has given those 4 months free period? The reason is he wants people to taste the services of Geo, and then later on he can charge. So the same intention of SAP as well here. He has the licensed business technology platform as well as the trial version. So trial version, it is for those people who want to taste the business technology platform, their services, their systems, their tools. So all of them, those who want to taste, so they can create an account in SAP Business Technology Platform trial. Okay, this is completely free of cost. So all the learners, even the POCs means proof of concepts. So whatever they are doing as an experiment, so all these things will be developed using SAP BTP trial version. Now what we need to do to get this SAP Business Application Studio, which is also a trial version, the only thing you need to do is to create an account in this SAP BTP trial. Okay, so create an account. So this creation of account is just like you create an account in Facebook, just like you create an account in any other social media site or any other site where you create the account. So it is almost similar to this. So once you create an account in BTP trial, you can log in, and SAP will be giving this Business Application Studio as a free subscription. Now let us see how to create an account in SAP BTP trial and access our Business Application Studio today, so that tomorrow we can straight away create a first project, first SAP UI5 project, and then we'll understand its structure. Okay, right. For this I will be needing your help, so one of your help. I need a mobile number, so during this particular creation process I need a mobile number. So those people who have not used your mobile number in any of the SAP sites, okay, so those only give me that number. If you have 1% doubt also, so please do not give me that number, okay, because it sends a OTP to that number, and number can be used only once. You cannot use the same number again. Some of you might be having dual phone numbers, right? So you can ping me on WhatsApp. You don't need to ping here. Okay, so let us see the steps. Step number 1, you need to go to sap.com site. So just type sap.com. And here at the top right corner there is a person symbol. So you need to click on this. And then there are two options here: create your SAP account, or if you already have the account, you can log in here. So I am clicking on create your SAP account. So now here you will get a form. So you need to fill this particular form. I am giving the email ID. So I will create this particular account for one of you. I think this I already got a ping from Ruxana. Right. So I will fill this email address. So as of now I am giving my email address. Otherwise you need to open the Gmail and all that. It's very difficult. This one is 72P1. Alright, so first name, I am giving the first name as Rizwan, and then last name as Trainings. Country India, company, so I am just giving some company, I am giving Accenture. And then the phone number, so I am giving phone number of Ruxana here, 63. Alright. Please enter valid phone number. It's valid only, right? 630129518. Yeah. So department, you can select anything, guys. So I'm selecting consulting. So you can also select the same. And relationship with SAP, you are a consultant, right? SAP consultant. So that's all. Click on submit. Now what happens? You will get an email from SAP to finalize your account with your password setting. Okay, so you can see, check your email and finalize your SAP.com account. So now I'm going to go to the Gmail. So whatever the email ID that you have